Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here then welcome, my name's Chloe. So today's video is going to be a little get ready with me. I'm going for a meal just with some of Jake's friends and I thought I'd film me getting ready. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to wear, how I'm going to do my hair, so I thought that I would just kind of film the intro now as I've got to pack everything away and I mean the fan is blowing on me, I am so hot. A full product list will be in the description box below for you, as well as my social media handles, which are the same as my YouTube, so it's nice and easy to find me on everything. But yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! Hey guys, so I'm going to stay zoomed out for this video, and I'm just going to start off with my REFY brow sculpt. So it's got it's kind of like a white, it's like a gel. Well, the product's white anyway. And I'm just going to brush my brows up. My hairs at the front are quite stubborn, so I do go over these a couple of times. I did laminate my brows like 4 weeks ago now. They should last between 6 and 7, but mine usually last about 3.5 weeks. I don't know if it's something to do with the fact that I have oily skin. I'm not sure. And then I'm just using the brush side to kind of brush through and lay the hairs flat. Okay, I'm going to take my NYX, this is the Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is in Ash Brown. And I'm just going to draw a few hairs through, just in my sparse areas. I'm not being too precise with it because my brows aren't precise anyway. I love quite a natural, like fluffy brow, so I'm just kind of adding a few more hairs to places. I do like this pen. You can be really precise with it, but I feel like if you get it at a certain angle, the hair strokes can be quite thick. I'm trying to be very careful with it. Okay, so we're only going to Beefy Boys for like a meal with some of Jake's friends, so I'm not really going to be wearing an awful lot of makeup. No, it's just something really casual. So I'm not going to wear a lash, I'm not going to do eyeshadow, so I'm just going to have like nice glowy skin, fluffy brows, maybe like nice glossy lips, something like that. I don't know. I'm going to take my Glow Recipe Strawberry Smooth Salicylic Serum. If you saw my kind of first impressions video, I said that I was going to try out these products, I mean until they run out really, and give like a final thoughts on them. Just popping that all over, and the excess just down the neck. And then I like that one to kind of sink in a little bit, and then I like to go in with the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. I've heard very, very good things about these products, especially this this watermelon one. I have already cleansed my face with the Avocado cleanser from the little Fruit Baby set, and used the watermelon toner, and I have still got some of my Caudalie vinoperfect essence, so that's been my skin prep so far. And then I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Revitalising Supreme Eye Cream. Just take a little bit of that and pop it underneath the eyes. My eyes look so dark in this video, but I have been filming today. And I have used like burnt oranges and things like that, so I just look like I need to be on like an infectious diseases ward. Okay, so we've got a little bit of like a glowy base at the moment with the skincare, so I am going to take just a teeny bit of my Kiehls Daily Reviving Concentrate. I'm just going to pop this just like that and just kind of press it in. I love the smell of this. Okay, now I have been using this Prep and Prime Vitamin Enriched Moisturising Primer from Primark Beauty, which is the Bobbi Brown face-based dupe. And then I have been using the Glow Recipe Plum Plump Hyaluronic Cream. So I think today I'll go in with the Plum Plump Cream, because I am trying to sort of get through using these products to see what I think of them. I'm about halfway down. Just gonna take a nice amount of that. So this cream, it reminds me of the Jeffree Star Magic Moisturiser that I've repurchased quite a few times on my channel and used. And a little bit like the Clinique Moisture Surge. It's just very moisturising. It kind of looks like it's going to be like creamy, but then it's just really hydrating, almost like it's like gel based. I don't know, but it does feel really, really nice. Okay, we should always be using SPF, so I'm going to take my Cetaphil Daily Defense Moisturiser SPF 50, sugar, and just pop loads into my hand. I usually do about 2 fingers worth, and this is quite thick, so I do have to wait for this to kind of absorb before going in with anything else, as I find that the cream kind of mixes. So if I put like a primer on after, whereas my La Roche-Posay one was a bit more liquidy, and it just kind of went into the skin a bit better. Like I feel like this one gives me such a cast until it's fully sort of rubbed in. Okay, so I'm just letting that sit for a little bit before I go in with my REFY primer, because sometimes I find that when I'm rubbing the primer on and smoothing it around my face, I kind of see a bit of like white from where the SPF is kind of mixing with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna sort of let that sit, and then I'll go with my REFY primer. And I just feel like at the moment I've got such a hormonal breakout going on around here. My skin was looking so nice. It's just so up and down at the moment. Like I feel like just a few weeks ago it was looking quite clear, and then I've just had quite a few pop up round here. I've had a few sort of around my nose as well. I'm just like, why? So I'm just using my REFY primer here. Ooh. It does that, it kind of like squirts out. But yeah, I'm just using a little bit, and it comes with this little like roller, so you kind of like roll it around the face. I do really like this primer. I think that it's very cooling, especially in this weather. I do have a little fan going in the corner, as it is so hot in the flat. Rubbing with my finger just sort of like around these areas, a bit close to the brows, just where I couldn't really get with the roller. Okay, so Primark Flawless Glow, the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter Dupe, and I'm just popping this all over. as we want to be nice and glowy. Now I kind of do something different each time with this. I'll either kind of leave it like this and then go in with foundation, tinted, moisturiser and kind of mix them together, or I'll just kind of rub with my finger so that I've got an all over kind of glowy base, and then go right on top with my tinted moisturiser or foundation. And that's what I'm doing today. Okay, I'm going to take my Primark tinted moisturiser here. This one's just in shade 1. And I'm going to pop some just on the back of my hand. I'm going to take my Estee Lauder Night Repair Serum and pop a little bit of that in there as well. Just for extra hydration, because I just feel like my skin is playing up at the moment with whatever I put on there, and I don't want to look really, well, like a bit of a puff pastry and just kind of cracking everywhere. So I like to just kind of rub with my finger just to warm up the product, and stretch out across my face a bit further. As I do love a sponge, but I do find that it soaks up a lot of the product as well. And then taking my Cocoa by Chloe Cosmetics sponge. I think this is shape 2. This is the one that's like slightly pointy with the flat bit. Ever since I bought this one, I've just been kind of gravitating to it more than the original, more circular sponge. If you can hear the fan, I've just had to, well, let's see my hair moving, I have just had to move it a little bit closer as I'm burning it. It's so hot. I'm just going down the neck as well. Okay, then I'm going to take my foundation stick, also from Primark. This is in Chai, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to be like really bronzed, so I'm just going to kind of go all over. I'm not being perfect with like going in and proper like contouring or anything. Oh, that could be slimmer. And I'm going quite high with it, right on top of the cheekbone. And I don't put any here because I kind of blend down the excess, as it's a nice creamy product. I'm just taking my sculpting brush from Real Techniques. Just going all the way around that hairline. Just kind of want colour all over my face. Just kind of take any excess just down here. And when I'm not doing anything on the eyes, I kind of like to take the bronzer sort of into contours of the eyes. I do really like this contour stick from Primark. It's only, what, £2 or £3.50, and it blends out really nicely. I mean, I have gone in quite hard with the product. As when I don't do like heavy eyes and lashes, I like to go quite like bronzed and blushed and really glowy with the skin. We Cherie mist all over the sponge. And blend her in. I would say that bronzer is Probably my favourite step when doing my makeup, because I can really see how it's changing. Like when you put foundation on, or like the tinted moisturiser that I've just put on now, my face just looks so flat, so pale, and I just love adding colour. So for blush I have two options. I can go peachy or I can go pink. I mean, or do I just go peachy pink and just use them both? I mean, I love the look of the peach. Do I want to use Pesca powder blush? Go really like peachy and glossy. I've been favouring pink a lot ever since I got this for my birthday, so I'm going to go peach. I got this for Christmas from my friend Paige. Been wanting it for a while. I mean, it's so pretty. And it blends out really, really nicely as well. I do want to get, is it Malaya? As I've already got peach and rose, and I do want cherry as well. It just blends out so nicely. A little bit on my nose. Okay, so this is the stage that I go in and kind of cover up any blemishes. So I've got a little one just up there. I've got this situation on my chin. And then I'm a little bit sort of red around the nose. I do also like to put a little bit here. Just a little bit of lift on the outer corner. And I'm using it here to kind of blend between my tinted moisturiser and the light shade that I'm going to put right underneath the eyes. So we're taking Strawberry Cream from Made by Mitchell. I'm going to mix with the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Concealer in Whipped Cream, which is the lightest shade. And just place her there. And then I just kind of like to dab over the top with my finger. And then just kind of dab over the top of that with a sponge. I do like the Primark Tinted Moisturiser. It is a very, very sheer coverage, but I don't mind because, you know, I don't need a huge amount of coverage. It's just certain areas on my face that I want maybe a bit more. And to be fair, I've put cream bronzer and cream blush over, so I don't need, you know, a huge amount of coverage in the rest of my face. I used to just be so like, right, thick foundation, thick this, thick that, concealer on top when don't need to. Okay, and then going in with my Vieve Skin Dew. Take a little bit on the nose. Just on top of the cheekbones. Then I'm just going to take my Cherie spray and just kind of spray my face, let it sit. Once that's kind of all dry, I'll go in with my powders. Okay, I'm not going to go in too heavy with my powders. I'm just going to put enough to kind of gently set these areas. I'm going to take my Vieve Modern Bronzing Duo in just light 1. I'm going to go into with my Vieve Blush and Bronze 121 brush. So just gently tapping into it and just kind of rubbing the excess off. And then we're going to use like circular motions, blending back. Or you can dab like this. And again, I'm just going to kind of dab along the cheeks. And with every step I like to use my sponge just to kind of blend it all together. So whenever I use that peach cream blush from REFY, I always use my Vieve Pesca blusher, as I just love this shade. It's my favourite peachy blush. And then I'm just adding a bit of colour to the top of my cheeks. And being very, very light with it. I mean, I say that and then I just build and build and build, but I just find that blush is one of the first things to leave your face. Like melting it into the skin. Like it was already there and I didn't put it there. Okay, I'm going to take my Cherry Blossom Powder from Huda Beauty and my Grwm Cosmetics Puff. Pick that up and I'm just going to pat off any excess just so the area is flat, if that makes sense. It's all nice and even. And then I just sort of blend. And then don't blink, don't look down, nothing. And just kind of press the powder straight in. And then I'm just sort of baking underneath my blush and bronze as well, just to carve that out a bit. And just kind of roll and press into the chin. And I do get creases within my laugh line, so I use my tongue like that and press into those areas. I see people sort of do this, I just kind of do this, as if I'm just sort of bouncing in new product. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder with my puff. Pop some on there. Press flat on top. I'm going to take a little bit of that light one shade from the Vieve bronzer just on one of my fluffy Pilaries brushes, and I'm just going to pop that through just to set that cream bronzer that we placed through. Just a gentle brush to set, as I can get quite oily eyes as well. Bit of Gimme brow. So I'm happy with the cream highlight. I don't want to put any powder on top. So I'm just going to do another spritz with my cherie. So I do find that I have to spray this closer to my face as it's more of a fine mist than what I'm used to with the Urban Decay Setting Spray. Then I'm taking my REFY Rosewood Lip Sculpt. And then just kind of blend it into the centre with my finger. I'm going to take the other end, which has got like this little thing at the bottom that's kind of like lip coat. I will be putting on the lip gloss as well. I'm just going to let that sit for a little bit. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to curl my lashes. Okay, lip gloss time. This is just a clear lip gloss. And sometimes if I'm feeling a bit bougie, I'll put the Vieve lip dew over the top, which has got a little bit of sparkle to it. But I'm feeling very natural today, so I'm just going to go ahead with my work mascara, which is a Benefit Rolling Lash. It's got a really nice curve. The curve just looks like this. So I'm just using the underside first, as I feel like this really pulls up the lashes. And then I kind of flip it over and use the longer side. And then I use the underside for the bottom. Okay, so I'm not too sure what I'm going to wear. I'm probably going to stick my hair up in a messy bun because it's just too hot to wear down. So I'm going to leave the video there. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed watching this little get ready with me. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel before you leave, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!